Hey, how you guys? Mark here, Little Supplement Company. Hope you're all well. I just want to talk to you about a few things that we can talk about. Been asked quite a few questions today, so I'll answer a few questions that have been emailed. It's a lot easier, and I've told people to go and look on the YouTube channel or the Little Supplement Company website, the little-supplement-company.co.uk. So what have I been asked today? I've got my screen in front of me here, so I'll read a few of these questions out. Mark, is it true you need to take black pepper with turmeric? Good question. Buzzword. Ask your answer. It's going to surprise some of you. No, not at all. Black pepper was historically used, believe it or not, with curcumin. And curcumin, there's in turmeric, you've got about 95 different active ingredients. So Mother Nature has given us 95 brilliant active ingredients that have anti-inflammatory properties, potential anti-cancer properties, potential antioxidant properties. So phenomenal. And about 5% of the turmeric plant is curcumin. Now, in Ayurvedic medicines, they've been used for like 500 years, and more recently, 400 years worth of traditional Chinese medicines. Curcumin was used, and they used black pepper and some sort of fat, usually milk. But with turmeric itself, it isn't actually necessary. A little bit of a marketing ploy or a misunderstanding with a lot of people. It is, however, fat soluble. So if you're taking turmeric, make sure you have it with some sort of meal that has fats in, or your fish oil capsules if you take something like flax oil or fish oil. If you're taking curcumin, then yeah, maybe take that with a black pepper, or make sure there's black pepper in there. So, and which would you recommend above the other? Both brilliant, both really good. If you take the curcumin, obviously make sure you're taking it correctly. I personally take turmeric with ginger. Brilliant anti-inflammatory, works fantastically well. I've got a knee injury at the minute, so I'm a bit crocked and it's a bit inflamed, or it was. 4 days in, a working treat. Okay, next question. Mark, what would you recommend to suppress estrogen in the body? This is from a male, not mention any names, not my place. To suppress estrogen, okay, so suppressing estrogen. Estrogen is female hormone generally, or it's associated, but males have it. And testosterone is a very male-dominant hormone. Now, some males do have higher estrogen levels, several reasons for that. It can be age related. Testosterone levels drop off, so estrogen levels sneak up. It could be where they've done something like a pro-hormone, or even sort of things like anabolic steroids have this effect. When you come off them, they basically will drop your testosterone dramatically, so your body produces lots of estrogen. So if it's someone who's trying to suppress the estrogen, then I am a good fan of something called aspartic acid. DAA is excellent. Tribulus is very good at reducing estrogen levels as well, but also increasing testosterone, so you get the best of both worlds there. Or there's some good testosterone boosting products out there, like a Limpdo one called Testoseed, which has anti-estrogen and pro-testosterone mix. Side effects with estrogen can be caused by, say, lots of reasons. Alcohol being one. Methylation in alcohol can be high estrogen. Estrogen, you'll hold water. Some people can get what they call gynecomastia, which is like breast tissue and things like that. You don't want that. Nasty. So yes, hopefully that answers that question on you. Mark, talk to me about diet. Summer is coming. Please help me, bro. Okay. Diet. Right. There's a lot of diet. There's a lot on diet that is misunderstood, from, the fatty diets, the cabbage diets. God, this is going to be a piece on its own. Get comfortable. Go and get a little green tea and sit down, because you might need to, or switch me off, whichever. Diet is a matter of going for quality nutrition. So go for calories that are going to do something, rather than like negative calories, lard, chip fat, bread. Go for things that are going to be good and utilized in the body. Vegetables, fish, meats, fruit. I said fruit, it's got carbs in. Yeah, absolutely, we need it. So, although saying that, wait till I got what I've got to say. I suggest we look at calories in and calories out. So A, your calories out are more than your calories in, we're going to lose weight. There you go. That'd be £55, please, if I was a personal trainer. Have it for free. Simple as that. So we don't need the cabbage diets. We don't need the raw jelly diet and whatever else diets are out there, which tend to drop off weights. I've not tried the raw jelly diet. Don't think there is one. Might be a plan there. But what you need to do is calories in and calories out. So exercise a little bit more, hydrate a little bit more, drink more water, drink less coffee and tea, definitely, and eat little and often. By eating little and often, depending on your body type, but if you're quite a larger guy or a woman like myself, not that I'm a woman, you know what I mean, every 3 hours. If you're a bit leaner but have the little bit of a belly or something like that and you want to lose, then every 2.5 hours, eat little and often. I have last 4 or 5 months, put a lovely lady on who's a nurse onto a diet, and she's lost 4.5 stone in about 4.5 months. She's looking fab. She showed me a picture of herself on Saturday of when I first met her. I didn't even recognise her. I couldn't actually work out which one she was in the picture, but she's done it all herself in terms of she came in, she got some advice and she took it on board. She listened, she did what I said, and she's been amazing. So much so, her daughters, 2 lovely daughters, one of them's jumped on board and she's lost 3 stone in about 3 months and looking fab and got lots of energy. Now, where that I did it with them is they tried lots of different methods, and this will work for you, but I would do one of 3 things. First thing would be to watch your carbs, so cycle your carbs. So if you've got a busy day and you're hectic and you're going to be full of exercise, then have a more of a nice higher carb day, have a little bit of carbs with everything. If you're not doing much that day, lower your carbs, so you manipulate your carbs around your diet. Now the second way is a great way I like to use. It's called carb backloading, and it can get quite intense and scientific, but you can do this, and this is what I did with the lady who lost 4.5 stone, and her daughter did the same thing. So what you do is you basically don't have any carbs through the day. So you start your day on maybe an omelette with some salmon or nitrate-free bacon and some mushrooms and peppers. So there's your start, nice start. Then maybe mid-morning have, a salad. Let's do a prawn and avocado salad with a little bit of dressing. Cool. Lunchtime, let's do something else. Let's do a wrap or some chicken and broccoli or something like that. And you go through that day, and then ideally do some exercise or go to the gym on a night. And then after the gym, have some tuna and jacket potato or sweet potato, or a bit of rice and a bit of. Well, you have your carbs then. And then you keep off the carbs again for the next 23.5 hours. Perfect. What that does is it limits your carbs, but when you have the carbs at the end of the day after that fast of carbs of 23 and a bit hours, your muscles will take those carbs up if you're exercising. Now, the nurse did this, and she isn't in a gym, but she was working night shift, and she was walking like 5 or 6 miles a day or night. So it worked really well for her because she had that exercise expenditure. So at the end of her shift, she had her little meal, a tea, and she put her carbs in there, and straight away the carbs were going into energy. Think of it as like charging your phone in at the end of the night. It's recharging your battery. So when you go to sleep, your glycogen levels are up and everything's working. Then there's a more extreme method that works really quickly. Right, now I've got everyone's attention. Everyone's forgotten